Welcome to Epilogue Gaming Wrestling, EGW as it's known. I am here today. Your name is GingaNinja. Today we're joined by technical difficulties. Unfortunately, our broadcast partner is unable to make it today, so we will be riding this out solo and everything in between. Background music, please and thank you, Mr. Spotify. Mr. Technical Difficulties finally made his way around here. Oh, whoa, this is amazing. Welcome on in, everybody. LaRue, Varlden, Azure, Bell, everybody, welcome on in. This is Epilogue Gaming Wrestling, and we have a big stacked event for all of you here tonight. We are going to have yourselves a lot of fun, and it's going to be a damn good time. Regardless, your stacked up card looks like this. You have Sin taking on the likes of Guy Love in the round 1 tournament for the EGW inaugural tag team championships. On top of that, Sean Norris takes on the Peepus. You see in fatal 4-way action, Audio taking on Yogi versus Slayer versus Grimly Gemstones. Not Grimly, just Ghastly. I got my words mixed up, and I will do that probably 1,000 times a Sunday. Sorry, I'm flipping this Joker card. We'll get to more about this Joker card later on the show. Then you will see the likes of, oh god, why am I seeing double? I'm seeing double. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you got Turk taking on Derek the Destroyer. And then if I use my other little tinier my cheat sheet, we will know that it's going to be Spock versus the Beetle. And then your main event of the evening, it is Ross competing against B-Mancer in an no-holds-barred match. And if Ross is able to win, he's into next week's main event for the MCW World not MCW, my gosh. I'm so used to having a partner in EGW that I forgot there's not MCW. EGW World Championship match next week. Derek the Destroyer and B-Mancer are currently set in the main event next week for the world title. But can Ross win and get himself in? Or will he lose and never be able to compete for the title for as long as B-Mancer holds that championship? Balls in your court, Ross. Come knocking on my door. How dare you? How dare you? Spotify, I'm going to ask you to start working or we're going to have to start drop kicking people. Well, like I said, normally a broadcast partner on my side, but it's okay. No big deal. Not the end of the world. Today will not be any issue as it usually is. We will keep rolling on and keep on chugging. So let's get on going on into the first match. It is the tag team match. Sin and a mystery tag team partner taking on Guy Love, Straight Silver, and Shady Nasty.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall and is the final round 1 match of the inaugural EGW Tag Team Championship Tournament. Introducing first, he is Sin.
Sin making his way down the ring so slinky. so slimy. This man is disgusting. He's looking for more Skittles that were behind this desk, but it's been vacuumed since then. It's not the end of the world. The vacuum cleaned up all the M&Ms and Skittles, and it is just all right. Sin, former EGW commentator, former EGW runner. This man now barely knows how to walk to the ring, let alone run anything. He has won 1/4 of the Quartet of the Year over in the Epilogue Gaming Awards. Sin X gonna realize tonight he has tag team championship opportunities in this last round 1 match. We don't know who his tag team partner is. All we know is that Sin is here, and he's made the claim that his tag team partner, he's hungry, and he's here to make sure to chomp down on the competition. What exactly that means is completely unknowing to me, but you better believe I'm still flipping that Joker card. My God, I'm addicted to throwing this card in the air. What is with me today? Chomping. Sin up on the top rope, looking out at the fan base that he has grown and loved, pointing up to the sky, acknowledging LaRue the best that he possibly can. Acknowledge that he lost the EGMCW Championship this last weekend to Professor Jolty, the Professor of Pep. More on that later tonight. Professor of Pep not only pepped on LaRue, he beat him silly. Oh, we're gonna find out who it is.
And his tag team partner from the Gulf of Canada, he is El Lunchbox.
El Lunchbox. That's El Lunchbox, huh? See, I've heard rumors of this El Lunchbox person for weeks, months even at this point, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is that just LaRue in a mask? I feel like that's just LaRue in a mask. You know, according to my script that's in front of me, this is El Lunchbox. He is from the Gulf of Canada. He has trained in multiple different regions of Canada through the thickest of ice and the deepest of snows. The man knows how to pack a lunch like nobody's business, and he knows how to command a crowd by the instance of waving his arms up and down. What is okay? That's impressive. El Lunchbox here to team up with Sin, I guess. Again, I'm pretty sure it's just LaRue in a mask, but you know, again, the script never lies. That's El Lunchbox, and he is I'm just thrown off. He's just so spitting image, the same person it feels like. As you all may also notice, we have a lot of nice ring decoration in the ring today, brought to you by multiple different members of the Epilogue Gaming community. Make sure to check out all of the great imagery all around the arena today.
And their opponents, they are the team of Shady Nasty.
And what's going on? Why is this taking so long?
And Straight Silver,
there we go.
They are Guy Love.
Took him a second, but hey, eventually the second part of this tag team finally walked out. Something tells me he was too busy twerking on the girlies in the back. As you all know, Guy Love, 2 completely straight men ready to completely dominate the scene, walking oh so fabulously. Drink my protein shake as we continue on. Straight Silver, we saw win a triple threat match where Shady Nasty was involved in getting pinned by Straight Silver. But now you have to understand that Guy Love formed after a mutual love of each other during that match. Look at that. Look at the Guy Love. You gotta love the Guy Love that is happening right now. Shady Nasty putting his shoulder right on over Straight Silver. Absolutely beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. Guy Love looking to set the world ablaze and go out tonight partying in the clubs on a Wednesday. Tag team action in store. It's Sin versus Shady Nasty to start things off. And here we go. Shady Nasty with a nice single leg drop kick, taking down Sin and quickly taking the kicks right to him. Pulling him over. Rubbing his face in the ground as if Sin pissed on the mat. One may say once upon a time when Sin ran EGW, he more than likely did take a pee inside that ring. So, you know, good on Shady Nasty for rubbing his nose in the piddle that he definitely put in the ring. Got a count of one. L Lunchbox ready to come into the ring quickly. Listen, I'm doing what I got. He marked his territory. Exactly. And now it's our territory, not just his, ours. Shady Nasty dodging out of the way of Sin as Sin now gets launched back in the corner. As we pointed out, look at the amazing images on the mats, and driving the knee into the gut of Sin. Top of that Yogi Ice Bar logo as Shady Nasty shoves his knee into Sin's throat. Nice splash from Shady Nasty, keeping the one known as Sin X Realize on the ground, locking him up and sending him into the corner, right where the guy love can manifest. Oh, nice working together. Nice gut punch from Straight Silver right into the midsection. And now look at that. Straight Silver stretching those legs out completely straight into the throat of Sin. They are focusing in heavy on the throat. And you know, it's a smart play as Straight Silver goes for the pin. Kick out at one. Not even one. Was that even one? That wasn't one. Referee Jeremy. Oh shit, Silver's twerking. Wait, Silver, watch out! Oh, Silver. Silver just too focused in on the twerks that make him works that he wasn't able for Sin, but quickly with an Enseguri, knocking him back. Hello, hello! Off the ropes, that big boot right to the face of Sin as Straight Silver goes up the middle rope, and a nice jump mid-roll rope senton right on top of Sin. Oh my gosh, Sin getting taken to school with a big knee right to the face by Silver. And Silver went for the running senton. Able to move out of the way was Sin. Sin clothesline. Sin busted open, by the way. Blood pouring out of the top right temple. Top right temple? The top right temple. And now leapfrogging right over Silver. Single leg takedown, but Silver kicking him back. Midsection kick, multiple kicks. And here we go, Silver, being a little sassy, pointing up. Uh-oh, he's not ready. Here we go, L Lunchbox into action. Nicely done with a suplex, taking Silver down. We're finally going to see L Lunchbox in action. The man known for incredible, weird... Oh, offense. Nicely done, running clothesline. Straight Silver, though, suplexing L Lunchbox right down hard. And keeping the fight right into him. And now look at that, grabbing onto the mask and throwing him back. Normally we're used to Silver throwing back his twerkingness, but tonight, throwing back the head of L Lunchbox. Straight Silver, you missed the shoulder tackle to take out a Lunchbox, but a Lunchbox not able to stop himself from getting grabbed up by Silver and wrenched off that top rope out of the ring. Oh shit, Straight Silver with the twerks that make it works. Suplex, not suplex, that was a full-on moonsault, flippity-doo-dah onto L Lunchbox's gut. Oh, he twerking as he climbs to the top rope, sending himself into a splash on L Lunchbox on the outside. On the outside? On the outside. L Lunchbox now tossed in the ring as if there was a food fight happening, going into the ring as Straight Silver tries to hit him, but Straight Silver dodging out of the way of L Lunchbox. L Lunchbox just blocking now, using his much larger frame to take out the smaller Straight Silver. Look at that step up in Seguri. Down goes Silver as he makes the tag to Shady Nasty. Big body slam by the man known as El Lunchbox. Now has both members of Guy Love in the ring together. Lifting up Silver, now locking it up with Shady. Shady getting nicely suplexed inside out by El Lunchbox, taking him down, and now dropping the elbow right into the Hartular area. Hartular area. Shady Nasty, though, not ready to put himself down, lifting up El Lunchbox, hitting with what's known as a corn dog on the playground. Dropping him tailbone first into his knee, causing a massive amount of rupturing pain. But El Lunchbox taking the fight right to Silver and quickly getting repercussions immediately from Shady, not allowing his tag team partner to be abused like this. Look at this, now they're gonna work, they were gonna work together, but hey, you know what? They ended up putting their heads together instead. Good for them. Good job, Guy Love. We're proud of you guys. Referee got up to count of 6, but quickly Shady Nasty running in the ring and breaking up the count, and now right back on the attack of El Lunchbox. Midsection punch. El Lunchbox taking the fight straight to Shady, throwing him down ringside, and making his way inside the ring immediately. Count of 7 was where it was, almost count of 8. Oh, a midsection super kick and a slap right to the face. Shady goes down. El Lunchbox not going to hold back at all. Grabbing on, sending Shady in the corner. Here we go. We're going to see some tag team from the team of El Sin. The Sin? I guess they're the Sinners. Oh, with a double super kick. I guess we're calling them El Sinners. Is what I'm going to call them now. Kick out at 2. Shady not letting this match end on a double super kick from the El Sinners. The El Sinners and the Sinners. You know, it fits in a way, I feel. Silver now trying to bust open Shady like he's been busted open himself. Multiple punches right to the top of the head, and now an elbow chop, and then going for a boot. Not able to. Quickly taken down by a leg sweep. Down goes Sin, all thanks to Shady Nasty. And a sweep of the leg, putting him down on the ground. Tag made. Guy Love between 2 guys, chat. Slap across the chest and these overhand fists. Straight Silver. About to do some straight money making, if you know what I'm saying. Up to the top rope goes Silver. What is his plan? The Silver Dollar moonsault. Not enough to keep the match going. El Lunchbox ready to break up the pin quicker than the snacks that were left on the table for too long and no one's observing them. Tag made to Shady. Silver out, Shady in. Shady dropping the axe handle right onto Sin's gut. Oh, Sin rolling up Shady. Kick out at 1. Shady getting dropped with a sidewalk slam. Sin keeping the fight there, but look out. Shady, dragon leg twist. Shady doing the smart thing, getting out of there quickly, letting Silver get back in. Stomping on the hamstring area. Drop down, there we go. Nice STO from Straight Silver. And we're about to see him twerk it, work it, do the flip. Oh, kick out at 2. The twerking did not fully been doing the work in there. Silver keeping the fight alive, going right after Sin with a very furious offense. But quickly Sin back up to a vertical base and sending his own vertical. Oh, wait. Had his offense, but quickly Silver. What is Silver? Oh, nutbreaker. I guess El Lunchbox didn't want to break it up. Guy Love wins.
Here are your winners. Shady Nasty and Straight Silver. They are Guy Love
Guy Love advance to the next round, the quarterfinals. Good job to Guy Love between two guys. Good job to these two right there. We're ready to start partying off and everything. And now we shall... I forgot to do it again! I swear, I'm professional. I do this all the time. I'm not, yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. If you guys were not aware, unfortunately tonight I am solo. Technical difficulties have taken over the stream. Unfortunately, Kyle may or may not be in traffic. He may not or may not been kidnapped by Dr. Doom. May or may not been inflicted with gamer rage and broke his controller and needed to go cry somewhere deep inside here. Regardless, tonight, EGW run by me, hosted by me, commentated by me. I'm drinking a protein shake all at the same time. What's with traffic and Kyle's? I have no idea, honestly. Kyle's just love traffic. Welcome on everybody who came in. Adam, Ben, Halls. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We do the in-betweens. Know that we talked about this, and Azure brought it up, that people are submitting their logos and such for the inside the ring. If you would like to submit your logo for the ring to represent Epilogue Gaming, we do currently hold submissions strictly for the Epilogue Gaming teammates, but come later on, we might do it more for a open, broader, wide variety. So if you want to check out any of the people who have submitted, you have Varlden, you have John Dad Gaming, Yogi Ice Bar, you got Dinah, you got Scap, you got so many people. Oh, can I apply to be a part of EG? 100%, Bill. Just I'll reach out to you after stream if you'd like me to. 100%, we can see if we can get you something there. Regardless and everything between, let's look what is our next match, because I actually don't remember, and I kind of don't know where my cheat sheet is anymore. Where is my technical difficulties? Don't you start having technical difficulties. We only have room for one technical difficulties, okay? Technical difficulties. The audacity of technical difficulties. Regardless, our next match should be a fatal four-way match. It's Audio versus Yogi versus the Ghastly Grimstone versus Slayer. Fatal four-way action as they prepare for what's known as Joker's Wild Battle Royale. You guys mentioned, I mentioned I'm dancing this Joker card all around tonight. Next week, April 1st, April Fool's Day, we will be hosting an event called EGW's Joker's Wild. I have an image ready to go, but I forgot to make sure the image was ready to go because I'm so good at my job, and I panicked when I learned that my broadcast partner was not going to be here today. Next week, EGW's Joker's Wild, I grabbed something that's not what I need to grab. There it is. Epilogue Gaming's Joker's Wild, EGW's Joker's Wild. As you guys can tell, it's the same image, but reversed. And added a little sparkle effect. Joker's Wild next week. Same image, and also added a couple extra like words and things like EGW and Joker's Wild. Okay, just gonna shut up now. Next match, fatal four-way action. Let's go.
The following fatal four-way is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is from the far east of Canada. He is Yogi Ice Bar.
A whole lot of Canadian love here tonight, starting off with the Canadians who ended up losing to Guy Love, and now instantly the far eastern Canadian known as Yogi Ice Bar making his way down to the ring. You guys may have saw it last week, was unsuccessful in getting into the final spot of the inaugural tag team tournament. Well, not the final, the last chance spot with that of one Streaming Falcon. But tonight, he's not going to allow that to hold him back. He's going to step up into the ring, wetting all the way, as he wants to try and change the trajectory of his EGW career to the fullest. As you guys can see around the ring, Yogi is one of the many people who have submitted lovely advertisations for the Epilogue Gaming Wrestling ring. Make sure to wet on over to EGW's own Yogi Ice Bar. You can get some amazing, awesome, freaking content every once in a while. We good? What's happening? Okay.
and his opponents.
Nothing wants to work right,
she
apparently.
is Slayer.
Regardless of what the heck that little technical difficulty was. Wow, we're just getting technical difficulties all over the place tonight. But you know where we're not getting technical difficulties? That of one Slayer. Making her way to the ring. An absolute slaying babe of a babe that knows how to slay. I think I used all the right words. Regardless, Slayer making her way down the ring. She was just like Yogi her last week. She was unsuccessful to move on to the Wait, no, she was successful. Oh my gosh, she was successful. Her and Casual are in the quarterfinals. She wants to make sure that everyone recognizes that she is not just a hot mess, but she is about to slay the competition here tonight. About to hashtag slay the spire, ayo.
Next, he is Audio.
Audio ended up losing last week to the Ghastly Brimstone and Spock in the round 1 tag team tournament. Rainbow plus Ultra unable to capitalize against that of the extraterrestrials. But tonight, the rainbow half of Rainbow plus Ultra ready to rain down some pain on all of his opponents here tonight. Audio, not one to shy away from using his fists as his way of the main communication points, ready to start slaying down some broken bones on Slayers, ready to yoig and boig the boigan boy Jose. I'm gonna start that part over. He's about to make sure that Yogi will not stop weighing all over the town. I think I just had a stroke. I apologize. I smell toast, eggs, and cheese all at one time. Why is there a taste of pennies in my mouth? I think it's the brimstone that's coming out of the freaking fires that Audio is spreading all around here.
And finally, she is the Ghastly Gemstone.
Ghastly Gemstone from out of this world. We are still unsure where she is from, but we do know that she is ready to bring every little bit of pain that she knows how to provide through her extraterrestrial self. Last week ended up picking up a big victory against Rainbow plus Ultra alongside Spock as the extraterrestrials go on to the quarterfinals in the EGW inaugural tag team tournament. Look at that! Look at that! Look at the flips! The cartwheels, but without not sideways. It was a straightforward flipping cartwheel. Impressive. The Gemstone ready to spark the ghastly intense. And here we go, Jeremy Steele's once again inside the ring to call this match. Slayer dancing up to Gemstone. Yogi and Audio taking this fight. Yogi, quick super kick right to the jaw of Audio. Meanwhile, Slayer trying to rip off those celestial buns off the top of the head of the Gemstone. Quickly, Audio back up, avoiding Yogi, going straight for Slayer, knocking her down with a huge clothesline, but not really staying focused there because Yogi quickly grabbing on and taking Audio for a ride. Now remember, in Fatal 4-Way action, there are no disqualifications, so Slayer going to take a little bit of an advantage of that. Kendo stick brought into the outside from underneath the ring already, and Gemstone starting to, well, push their feet off at Slayer, and Slayer takes offense and throws that down towards the Varalden image on the ring barricade. Off the ropes goes Audio. Another super kick. That one just turned him inside out. He just spun around like a Beyblade. Down he went thanks to the super kick brought to you by Yogi. Oh, look at that. Slayer did the boot thing to Brimstone too. The audacity of these two on the outside as Yogi wanted to go off the top rope but changed his mind last second. Oh, Slayer on into those steel steps as Gemstone up to the top rope. Oh, she decided to jump regardless of there not being a target. She's out of the ring now. She wants to get a basketball? You know, canonically it makes sense. Aliens like basketballs. We learned that from Space Jam when the Monstars took the powers of all those NBA players a long time ago. Gemstone going for the pin. Oh, sorry, Slayer going for the pin on Gemstone. Kendo stick shot right into Audio's gut, and Slayer taking the kendo stick right to Yogi's gut. And oh my god, did Slayer just break the kendo stick on Audio's ankle? Audio out of the ring, Slayer sent to the corner as Yogi gets picked up by Gemstone, who just snapped body slam. Audio's got a oh my god. Audio's got a ladder that he's setting up like a table. Audio, we can't have Thanksgiving dinner on that. There's a lot of holes in there. Our food and plates will fall through that. Well, he's about to learn the hard way why we don't do that. As Slayer puts in a camel clutch on Yogi, but not going to be able to keep it in long as Yogi has too much fight in him. What happened to Audio? He just laid out by Gemstone now. Big cross body by Yogi down to Slayer. Big takedown by Gemstone. Yogi though, big, huge cross body taking down Slayer. Up on the top rope goes Audio, but Gemstone, well, you know, good for you, Audio. You tried your best, but you did not succeed, and you know, it is how it is being such. Slayer on the outside with Yogi, dropping a knee right into the mat instead of onto Yogi's face, while the Gemstone goes up to the top rope on the other side. Axe handle knocking down Audio. I think we heard Gemstone say, "How's my audio, bitch?" as she flew through the air on top of Audio's head. What happened to Yogi? What the hell just happened? He like just what? Okay, now we got a camera angle from Yogi's also. Do I know Yogi knew how to ball? Shovel brought out from underneath the ring. Slayer. Slayer just bounced the basketball off of Yogi's head. Gemstone now grabbed by Yogi, who might be suffering from a little bit of, oh God! A little bit of embarrassment. Now Slayer chucking the basketball at Yogi's head. Again, but this time a little less precise. And Yogi, Yogi with the basketball to Audio's head. Why is that so funny? Oh, there's the ice driller. Yogi sling blade now onto Audio, having a full head of steam, knocking down everyone in his path. Gemstone going under the ring again. Has another, was that a hockey stick actually? Audio lifting up Yogi with ease. Slam down hard. 10 string shoot from Phoenix. Let's go. Hockey stick being thrown left and right at Slayer, and now Gemstone, my goodness, I'm gonna say the names correctly eventually. Did somebody spike my protein shake? Super kick, point blank shot right onto Audio's chin, thanks to Yogi, and now Yogi shovel in hand. Well, basketball in hand. Oh, Gemstone, bang! Sorry, that was me. Oh, you spiked my protein shake? Thank you. I thought it tasted extra minerally. The ball to face has been so good. Oh! The cross body on top of Yogi, that looked brutal. Speaking of bro, audio saving gemstones. Oh, well, oh! Oh no! Audio just turned Gemstone inside out with that suplex, and then Gemstone just attacked with a back elbow. Slayer, whoop. Well, they both stopped. Yogi went back under that ring. Uh-oh, Yogi's about to make some turns. Uh-oh. Slayer flipping Yogi over. Now she slammed him down. Wait, Slayer got... Oh, no. She's gonna rip his arms off. She's gonna rip his arms off. Oh, God. In the ring, Gemstone starting to beat the crap out of Audio with a shovel. Gemstone taking down Slayer. Now Audio has his hands on Gemstone. Up and down suplex. Uh-oh, we're gonna see 3 suplexes. How's my Audio? And a kip up to boot. Absolute athleticism out of Audio here tonight. Normally you don't see that kind of athleticism from him. Hope you're pep-tastic also there, Jolty. Also known as Polynomial Possum. Said there were no, Varlden said no ladders, and Varlden, oh God! Up, and also now Jeremy got taken down by Audio. Varlden said no ladders, but that ladder still stands tall and with fruition and menacing ease. My broadcasting colleagues on the lower floor, broadcasting to the people on the, we're gonna find them, don't worry. Don't you worry. Audio owes Epilogue Gaming TV 5,000 biddies, or else. I'm sure we'll find a better one, but until then, the Ice Driller on top of Gemstone. Kick out at 1, and I think Jeremy was counting slow. Slayer keeping the fight right into Yogi. Pushed off and into the corner he goes. And now, oh, Gemstone, what a pinning predicament that was. Oh my God. Oh, Audio just, oh my God, Audio with that basketball. Just chucked it at the down Slayer. Yogi getting cracked upside the head by a shovel thanks to Gemstone. Ice Driller. There's Ice Driller and there's Ice Driller. You never know which one is actually being happened, but you know they both hit so vicious and so brutal. Up on the shoulders of Yogi goes the Gemstone, dropping her down hard with the burning hammer. Whoa. Well, burning hammer into the Ice Driller. Not really what you want to see there. Oh, Slayer almost broke it up in time. Yogi with a big victory here tonight.
Here is your winner. He is Yogi Icebar.
Rigged. Yogi is so strong. Yogi is so handsome. Yogi has gotten a very successful victory here tonight in this fatal 4-way. Hockey stick, so Canadian. It was very Canadian. This match was full of all the twists and turns we could ever ask for. Is Yogi gonna bleh? Is he gonna bleh? Are we gonna see a bleh? Aw, no bleh. No bleh. No bleh. Aw, he didn't want to bleh for us one more time. No bleh. You guys can bleh for him. Bleh for him. Bleh for him. Bleh. As we do after every match, welcome on in Polynomial Possum, Phoenix Dragon Slayer, and also Professor Jolty. Hope you're all doing fantastic. If you guys don't know what's happening right now, it's Epilogue Gaming Wrestling, EGW, here on Epilogue Gaming TV, only on Epilogue Gaming TV, despite the fact that it's also being broadcast over on the EGW YouTube channel. But only on EGW TV, or EGTV. Bleh. Regardless, and things in between, where's my technical difficulties at? What happened to my technical difficulties? I guess I'm not going to worry about that right now. Professor Pep did compete on Saturday. Professor Pep won the EGMCW championship. It's ironic that the technical difficulties is also having technical difficulties. Don't like that. Didn't like that. Please never do that again. Thank you. Terrifying. Regardless, our next match is Sean Norris taking on the Peepus. It is a battle of high-flying spectacality versus that of a man who stands tall, all of 5 foot 4 inches tall. Good job, Peepus. Proud of you. Regardless, it is... Are we ready to go for that? I'm asking myself these questions because I don't know. I don't have a broadcast partner today, and here we go. We're ready to go. I'm being told the wrestlers are already going gorilla. Let's... I wasn't ready for a second there.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Goblin Settlements, he is the Peepus.
Hoi, the Peepus, one half of Scapeepus. This man has been doing some crazy collaborative efforts. As some of you may know, the Peepus and the God of Beavers working together to become a nominee for the EG Awards for the Best New Duo. But on top of that, they are working together to make what's known as Asynchro Swim, starting off next week on April 1st, ironically, the same day that we're doing Epilogue Gaming Wrestling's Joker's Wild. They're starting what's known as their multi-community-wide asynchronous archipelago, where you will see many great faces and great people in between, ready to show off their favorite games to play in a randomizer setting. Will you be seeing multiple people play on stream? More than likely. Will you be seeing the lovely Peepus play some games that are quite frankly ungodly for those who cannot believe their eyes? Will you be seeing me make a fool of myself as I try and play Super Mario Sluggers on stream, archipelago style? Yes, I'll also be playing with a GameCube controller. Well, it's an Xbox controller, not the Wiimote. He's bwaying! The bwah has returned! The bwah has returned. The bwah and the thumb looking. Why is he looking at his thumb? I'm so confused. What's with his thumb? Oh, look at that bwah! Bwah.
And his opponent, he is Sean Norris.
Sean Norris, trained by the man, the myth, the legend, the multitude of man, myth, and legends. Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Elite, Johnny TV, Johnny Impact, Johnny, oh so Johnny. It is Sean Norris, trying to make sure that his master's high-flying skills were at the full extent of what he can do here tonight. He's wearing those sunglasses at night, and also inside, this man is exuding cool. Good for him. Here we go, Jessica Carr in the ring to call this match, and both competitors go for a double drop kick to start things off. Absolute insanity. And look at that, Sean instantly going for that roll up on Peepus, hoping to get the little goblin off his mind and into a pit. Well, Peepus just doing some crazy voodoo hoodoo to stop Sean Norris mid cartwheel flip, going for Hurricane Rana situation. In the rope goes Sean, and quickly Peepus getting dropped into the corner, and Sean, huge clothesline, taking out Peepus. Peepus now kicked right in the gut. Sean in control galore currently. But quickly Peepus grabbing on the leg. And sending Sean up and over the top rope. Oh, I thought Peepus was about to go a little crazy, but instead, right in the grasp of Sean, who hits him with a nice suplex, sending Peepus down hard. Peepus is already in trouble. Sean has control on the outside, which is not exactly where you want to be if you are against a man who has the abilities to do parkour hardcore in a matter of motions. In the ring at the count of 5, Jessica Carr making sure both competitors are ready. Oh! Peepus sending Sean right into Jessica Carr without a single bit of hesitation. Peepus slamming Sean into the next corner, right onto Scap's face. And quickly now, meeting the ring post is his shoulder. Yeah? Let's go. Yeah? What do you mean there's a commotion backstage? Big leg drop by Peepus. Yeah, what do you mean there's a commotion backstage, though? Peepus going up the top rope. We'll get a camera crew there quickly, okay? All right. Peepus now is going for a nice single leg drop kick, knocking down Sean. We are getting word that we might have a little bit of a backstage scuffle happening. Hopefully we'll get to see that as soon as we get a camera crew in position. Peepus taking the fight completely right on. Oh, there we go. There we got it. It's Sin in that lunchbox. Sin is attacking a lunch. What is happening? Sin is attacking a lunchbox live right now in the backstage area. Oh my God! What God? Okay, he's not okay. I thought that was gonna be way worse than what it was. I can't focus on the actual match. Sin is just attacking newly signed EGW wrestler at lunchbox. Sin, no! Okay, I thought he's gonna fall out. He's still pretty hard, but oh my God! Drop kick from Sean. I'm trying to focus on the actual match, but there's so much happening in the. My God, Sean! Sorry, Sin attacking a lunchbox. That lunchbox just getting victimized. Sean Norris, top rope, pointing at Peepus. Nice arm drag from Sean, and look, Sin kicking it down a lunchbox, and he's leaving. What just happened? Moonsault by Sean Norris on Peepus. Peepus down in the ring. There's so much that just happened. Why did Sin attack a lunchbox? Peepus now sizing up that of Sean Norris. Sean Norris catching the leg, sweeping the leg, down he goes. Driving the knee right into the armpit of the elbow of El Peepus. El Peepus, the Peepus, as Sean drops double legs into the midsection of Peepus. Oh my God, 2 full rotations around Peepus. Hurricane Rana knocking him down. Sean now going up to the top rope. Another arm drag, throwing Peepus around like a rag doll at the moment. Nicely done with a nice running senton, dropping right on top of Peepus. Kick to the side of the head. Peepus trying to fight it back. Scooping up Sean, and a shoulder breaker to knock down that man. Oh my God, the super kick from Peepus. Rolling Goblin Settlement, nailing it perfectly on top of Sean's gut. Sean now in a bad place. Peepus lifting him up, going for the neutralizing driver. The bobbles and bits driving right down into the mat. See, Bert, I got your answer right here. Most people may know Peepus as roughly 3 inches tall, but once upon a time, Peepus wanted to wrestle as a professional wrestler, found an ancient old witch doctor in a really far-off bog, and told her that he wants to be a wrestler. And she said, well, son, I can make you really tall. Little did Peepus know, he would grow to be exactly that of the height of 5 foot 4 inches whenever he wants to wrestle, with the curse of knowing that his bones forever shall be hollow. Oh my God! Those hollow bones really helping him fly through the air as he takes Sean Norris up and over the top rope with that cross body. Sean kicked the back of the head of Peepus. Peepus now stomping on in. Sean just keeping Peepus grounded is probably the best play he can do right now. Peepus inside the ring at the count of 5. Sean now on the ring apron. Wants to get a little crazy. Wants to get a little parkour. Off the top rope. Ooh. Looked like he kind of slipped a little bit. Peepus. Oh, God. Up and... Uh-oh. Peepus caught him when he was going for Salida del Sol. Kick out at 2. Nice German suplex by Peepus, putting Sean down on the ground immediately. Up on the top rope goes Peepus. Peepus gonna meet the match. Oh, punch right to the gut. Sean now off the ropes. Bottom rope moonsault. Peepus ready for rolling out of the way. Sean launching himself out of the ring. Jeez, a Lou. Wrenching the leg, bouncing him back. Oh, it looks so good. He literally, if he would have kept his legs together, he would have nailed Peepus perfectly on that move. Speaking of, oh my God! Peepus with the absolute insane dive out of the ring on top of Sean. Peepus now going up the top rope. Sean back inside the ring. Uh-oh. Flying, well, went for, missed it wildly, but still went for it anyway. In the corner goes Peepus. Sean slamming Peepus, oh, right into Scap's face, making sure Peepus knows that there is no bound to friendship now. Sean, beautiful uppercut, back elbow, and then sending him into Dinah's face. Nicely done with a 619. Up and over the top rope goes Sean. Sean locking it up to Peepus, twisting, turning. Oh my, whoa. Peepus 180 turning this around, spinning drop kick, knocking down Sean. More glorified kicks and a huge heel spin kick, knocking down Sean. Peepus now top rope, going up top of the goblin splash, not able to get it. Sean, go for the pin. Wait, no way. Oh, I was about to say, no shot. Peepus splashed so hard, he knocked the wind out of... Wait, did Sean just miss that? Redirect drop kick, sending Peepus in the ropes, and now Sean twisting, turning the Sean Cutter. Absolute carnage as Sean picks up the victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Sean Norris.
Sean may have picked up the victory, but we are getting word that there is more commotion happening backstage. Congratulations, Sean Norris, on a very successful match here tonight. Taking down the Peepus for everything the Peepus could do. Okay, we're getting right to it, apparently. Backstage cameras will send L Lunchbox. Oh my, what is... Seems like the tables have turned. El Lunchbox now taking the fight to Sin. What happened in between? We saw Lunchbox got laid out by Sin down below. Whoa. A Lunchbox, please. A Lunchbox, please. Sin. Oh my God. Can we get security back there, please? Oh no. Sin about to fall. God knows how far. A lunchbox easily could fall to. A lunchbox putting the educated feet. Right, I assume he has educated feet. Right to Sin. And now. No, no, no. Oh my God. I think a lunchbox just killed Sin. Holy Nikes. What did we just witness? Actual murder, maybe. A lunchbox and Sin just I can't even. Regardless, GG's a Shauna of hellacious victory, and I'm gonna hopefully get word on what happened backstage. If Sin's okay, if the lunchbox is, I swear, if they keep fighting all night, then we have a different problem. Regardless, our next match, if I look at my cheat sheet correctly, which I probably did not, because I never look at my cheat sheets correctly. When have I ever looked at a single cheat sheet correctly once in my life? Today. It's the Beetle versus Spock. It's going to be the alien from... Guys, I don't know Star Trek well enough. Where's Spock from? I'm so sorry. I know that he is Vulcan. Anyway, that match is next.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is Spock.
Regardless of my terrible knowledge of Star Trek, hell, Lunchbox murdered Sin, and to contradict what just happened, we're gonna watch as Spock fight off a little beetle. Well, not so little beetle. It's kind of like a beetle Borg at this point. Spock picking up a victory with a ghastly gemstone last week to advance to round 2, also known as the quarterfinals of the inaugural tag team tournament. Spock not really known to be someone he's a pacifist last I checked, but we said that, hey, competing here tonight, you can wrestle all you want. That's not being mean, that's being a pure pacifist.
And his opponent, he is the Beetle.
The Beetle. Now, see, normally my commentate partner, a broadcast partner, that of Kyle Haggs, was here. He had the book about beetles. I don't have that book. I don't know what beetles can do. I know they got the thorax, and they got the anthrax, and they got the horns and the wings, and the even bigger wings underneath those wings. It's a whole lot of things. But the Beetle ready here tonight to take on Spock. I'm still throwing off on L Lunchbox maybe potentially murdering Sin. Beetle, last we saw, was unsuccessful against Silly Billy Dim Sum. Tonight, can he get a different outcome than his debut match? This is Spock's singles match debut. This is Beetle's second match in EGW. Let's see, that's Jessica Carr here to call it out. And out quickly goes Beetle, but quickly rolling onto his back. Becoming one of those roly-poly-oly bugs, it seems like. Spock completely taking the strikes right to Beetle, but Beetle quickly strikes his own, and bouncing right back is Spock. What's up, Spock? Take that, Beetle. Beetle now sending Spock into the corner, grabbing onto his chest, putting him up on the top rope. What on earth is the bow? The Beetle tried to fly, but Spock with one boot to the face, knocking back the Beetle quickly. Off the middle rope. Oh, middle rope stunner. Way to go, Beetle. It was like a very compacted move. He jumped on it, made himself smaller, and then like expanded as he got closer to Spock, nailing the stunner. Perfectly done, jaw-jacking Spock. Beetle now with a grounded Spock, lifting him up onto his feet, turning him inside out, getting that ripcord knee, bouncing Spock back. Beetle now up to the top of Spock, ready to go. Spock, well, you know, he missed him very, very close, but he just missed. I need to see the Vulcan death grip Spock. That is his finishing move, but right now he's currently getting flipped all around. Hurricane Rana by Beetle, taking Spock off his feet. Spock trying to get his composure right back, and a shoulder tackle, sending Spock out of the ring. Welcome in, Scap. Hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, Jessica Carr. The Beetle's just trying. What is Jessica? Why did Jessica stop the Beetle from? What? Beetle now top rope, flying through the air. Meteora off the top rope. Holy smokes. Beetle and Spock taking the fight. Beetle bringing Spock towards the ring and sending him inside the rings. He knows the only way to win is by pinfall or submission inside the squared circle. Big dropkick launch off the top rope, knocking down Spock back down to a horizontal base. But another ripcord knee. Down goes Spock. The Beetle just completely in control of this match, and look, he's sizing up Spock from the corner, flying through the air. Oh, there we go. The Beetle's thorax. Melon, hi. The Beetle, whoa. Went for a spinal tap, ended up kicking Spock in the chest, and now a drop kick to the back of the head. The absolute destruction chaos is happening. Beetle completely oh man. It is not a good day to be a pacifist if you are that man named Spock. Beetle taking advantage, but quickly Spock getting ahead of power. He's getting that of the Vulcan nature into him. Look at those multiple strikes. Holy moly. Someone has uncaged him, but quickly the Beetle has recaged the Spock, and a super kick from the Super Beetle. Spock crawling through the bottom rope and getting on the ring apron. That's a dangerous place to be. That is no man's land if I've ever seen a no man's land. And Beetle about to make Spock realize why it's no man's land. Oh my God. Slingshot DDT onto the hardest part of that ring, the ring apron. Spock, though, I think that just fueled him. That drop on the head might have snapped Spock's neck into alignment. What? How's he moving after that? Spock, do not jump out of that ring, sir. I will ask you to please rethink that move. I saw his head. I saw those multitude of gears turning, and I'm like, please, for the love of God, do not. Spock now sizing up the Beetle, grabbing on and turning him upside down. Oh, that's a pile drive. Spock getting a receipt delivered directly to Beetle with that pile driver. And quickly pinning Beetle with a count of 2. Beetle taking the fight right back to Spock, sending him over to the, nope, never mind. Spock sending him to the corner, actually. Spock, huge slap across the chest. Oh my God. I think that might have cracked his thorax. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Down he goes. Spock snapping a little bit on top of the John Dad Gaming, the John Father logo. Uh-oh. He's got his ray gun! Ray gun, ooh, almost hit the ray gun right onto Beetle, but Beetle quickly knocking down Spock with that punch. Spock sent to the corner. Beetle, head of steam, getting 2 boots right to the face. Oh, there it is! Vulcan Death Grip! Vulcan Death Grip! Spock is using it! Oh my god! Did he pass out? Did Beetle pass out?
Here is your winner. He is Spock.
Spock just made the Beetle pass out. Oh my god, the Vulcan Death Grip. I didn't see that coming. I mean, we knew that he could do it at any moment, but oh my, he just like jammed it right into the throat of the Beetle. Holy moly, for a pacifist. That was insane. Oh, hey, technical difficulties. You doing good today? I'm glad you're here this time instead of hiding off somewhere this time. I'm proud of you for finally facing your fears and actually showing up on time. Thank you, technical difficulties. I appreciate you. You know who I also appreciate? You guys, the Epilogue Gaming community. You guys are awesome and everything between. Reminder that you guys can join the Epilogue Gaming Patreon over on patreon.com/Epilogue Gaming and such. So you can go and get yourself some nice, amazing things such as cool articles and other stuff, some exclusive videos, an additional vote on the Game Club Game of the Month, which, by the way, it's currently Mugenics, and on top of that, BioShock 2. Both games I'm currently playing off stream. Thank you, Azure, for posting the link. Also, hi, Holy. Hope you're doing well. Seaburn, well, too. Melon, welcome on in. Yeah, make sure to check out the Epilogue Gaming Patreon today. I don't have a code for you guys to get a discount on your subs, but you know, oh wait, apparently code Azure might still work. Maybe Jinja, maybe too. Try them. If they don't work, I'm not sorry. Epilogue Gaming and Big EG has brought to you this message. Just like next week when we bring you more messages from amazing Epilogue Gaming streamers, like some of you. We were supposed to implement the videos this week, but I'll keep it real with the entire Epilogue Gaming Wrestling community. Jinjo got a little busy this week. Jinja got a little sleepy this week, and Jinja kind of fucked off a little bit. I got everything I needed done by like Saturday, and after that, I kind of just said, nope, I'm done. I'm checked out. I'm checked out. I'm checked out. Mentally, I'm not here anymore. Have a great day. Fantastic day, even. If they don't work, we'll have to get a more permanent one for EGW. Oh, this is true. Benjamin 10, calling Benjamin 10. Reminder that we should probably do that. Who said that? Somebody write that on Ema's to-do list to have Ben do it. I know that's a weird stretch to get Ben to do something, but trust me, I have faith in it. Regardless, our next match, it's Turk versus Derek the Destroyer.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is Turk.
Now, Turk, he seems like he's in a different mood. Last couple weeks, we've seen him team up with Timbo in a very unsuccessful, relentless moment of time, left and right, up and down, all over the place. The man was abandoned by his mother and father, told that he could never feel loved by his father after his father let his mother die in the cold. It's a very harsh story, one that doesn't warm the heart even the slightest. But Turk let that be his guide. He let himself not show any love or emotion. He only felt anger and he only felt hate. Now wants to bring the hate to EGW, and he's so far been doing that in many different ways, such as eating the ring steps, not tagging in his tag team partner when he clearly needs to tag him in, by not having a neck either. This man literally is just one giant being. Turk ready to destroy. Poor Turk. He did his poor Turk. He has lived a rough life, and God knows someday he'll finally find love in a hopeless place. Rihanna to EGW eventually.
And his opponent, he is Derek, the Destroyer.
Boys gotta eat and get big and strong. Big and strong. Damn, what big and strong? But you know who is also equally big and strong, but also very, very much evil? It's the failed supervillain known as Derek the Destroyer. The man once upon a time wanted to go and be a supervillain, but failed so miserably that every other supervillain laughed at him so badly that he said, "I'm becoming a wrestler." And instantly, he became one of the most unbeholding, never been pinned professional wrestlers that EGW has ever seen, according to him. He looks like a ladybug. Oh, I would not say that too close to him. This man may look harmless from afar, kind of like a ladybug, but you better believe that this man is built like a tank and can be athletic as fuck also. You ever seen a tank move as fast as 150 miles per hour? I haven't either, and you better believe that Derek won't move that fast too. But goddamn, does this man look quick every single bit of the way he possibly can. Derek is your number one contender for the EGW World title. Will face off against Beatmancer next week, but the question is, will he also be facing off against Ross? I love the dad bods on these guys. They are both dad bods. Ironically, I don't know if either of them are dads. Quickly, the bell has rung, and we shall get going as Derek just quickly takes the fight right to Turk. And Turk quickly taken down and also mounting Derek for a pin. A kick out at one for Derek. Good job, Derek. Proud of you. Turk keeping Derek grounded as fast as he can, stomping in on the chest and using his entire body weight to walk on the ribs and chest solar plex area, trying to break every single bone he possibly can as he takes those steps on top of him. Quickly, Derek rolling him over, punch to the face and a slap to the chest. Derek, oh my God, getting brutalized by Turk. You can't just go mount people like that. Listen, in EGMCW, you can do next to anything you want. We literally watched El Lunchbox murder Sin earlier. You can do almost anything. As Derek goes out of the ring and back in the ring, punch to the face, and what is he? I want to see Big Orange Cat Person wrestle Peepus. I'll write this down. When will it happen? I don't know. Don't ask questions that you may or may not have the answers to. I don't have the answers to those. Count of two. In the ring, they both go as Turk steps in on top of Derek, going for the pin. It's true. If he does send me extra recordings, I might have to make extra matches. Oh my God, look at Derek's strength. Big body slam sending down Turk. Like we said, what do you mean send me extra recordings? I don't know what you're talking about. My goodness, the coffin drop off the middle rope too. Turk getting brutalized by the shorter and, quite frankly, again, just tank shaped Derek the Destroyer. Nice redirect super kick, dropping him down, and now that's what we call an oblivion. Did Lunchbox use their finisher? If so, I need to know what it's called. Lunchbox did not use his finisher. He actually threw Sin through a he threw Sin through a light, like one of those big stage lights. We don't know much about Lunchbox yet, but hopefully we'll find out soon. Wait, Turk jumped and turned around mid-air into two front flips into a splash. Wait, what? How did I miss that? Jessica going for the pin, kick out at two. I think Derek should be dead after. I missed that? I know I was yapping a little bit, but I don't think what the hecky? What the helly? Quickly now, Turk lifting up Derek. And, oh, turning around for a DDT. What a twisting DDT that was. Derek up on the shoulders of Turk. Hurricane Rana planting him hard on his head. I'm watching for the instant replay on the left monitor, don't worry. The crowd loves the number one. Today's stream brought to you by the number one. Now I need to tune in to find out the marketing, you know? You can always gonna say next week could see him happen again. I've been already talking to the matchmakers for next week's EGW's Joker's Wild event. Nicely done, Derek. Slamming him down hard. One! Derek nicely done with a sunset flip power bomb, sending Turk hard into the mat. And now sending himself up to the top rope. Going for that pin again. Takes a lot to make a man like Derek look small. He looks tiny compared to Turk. Turk is just huge. They made it too. The crowd finally knows. Nicely done. Dropping those knees right into the gut of Turk. I'm watching the replay. I think I see where you guys were talking about. I'm now interested like crazy. Okay, that is not what happened. Okay, you liars. Standing moonsault miss. Double knees from Turk, taking Derek down. Oh my God, just flat-lining him. Derek now, nicely done DDT, taking down Turk. Derek went for Meteor off the middle rope, missed it wildly thanks to the sidestep of Turk, but Turk's trying to just show off for no reason. And now Derek, oh my God, just ripping the leg of Turk. Grabbing onto him, taking Turk over the corner, slamming him top turnbuckle off of Scap's face. Turning him all the way around, now chest first into Scap's face. And look at that take out from Derek. Kick out at 2, really close to the ropes too, but as we all know, Jessica Carr a few weeks ago, not catching the rope break and, well, okay, Derek, I know you're like a super villain, but please, do not cheat. Turk off the ropes, big knee, knocking down. Yeah, it was a 1 count again, gosh dang it. Turk knocked down and looks like he's bleeding completely. A lot of blood, oh my God, there's a lot of blood coming out of Turk's head. Turk now lifting up Derek, and oh my God! Just chucking him. Not far by any means whatsoever, but still just chucking him. Kick out at 2. Blood makes Turk stronger, though. Does it really? More lore for me to write down. Ooh, Derek got caught by Turk and shouldered his way out of the situation. And quickly, Turk just launching him inside the ring. Turk putting Derek in the corner. Nobody puts Baby in the corner, but Turk does sure put Derek in the corner. And now he's about to put him in the corner even more, sending him shoulder first into that turn post. Derek now, DDT dropping down the big man. Nice pop-up drop kick, knocking down Turk again. The crowd got to 2 and Jessica Carr almost on her way to 3. Derek keeping Turk grounded might be his best play, dropping his knee right into the elbow, and now went for that coffin drop springboard off the middle rope, but did not get far enough. not understanding that he is much shorter than what he actually thinks deep inside his head. Oh, a pop-up power bomb. Derek. Ooh, saving in the nick of time, Derek. Now you can kick out much closer without actually getting yourself what's known as a loss. The turnaround, and now look, Turk fighting back, midsection blows left and right, rubs some of his blood off onto Derek. Here we go, huge backbreaker into a second huge backbreaker. Boy, make that 3 big backbreakers. Turk going for a 4th one. No, that was just a sidewalk slam, dropping Derek hard on the outside of the ring. Count of 4, Turk getting back inside the ring instead of taunting on the outside. Derek rolling out of the way before Turk can cause some damage. Scooping up Turk like it was nothing and driving him down hard with a perfect body slam. Midsection kick and a sunset flip power bomb. Can the not quite supervillain find his way to power up with a running bulldog to Turk? Derek now top rope. About to send himself flying coup de grace. Derek going up the top rope a second time. And a swanton to boot. There we go, Derek. Successful victory before his world title match next week.
Here is your winner, Derek the Destroyer.
Derek with a huge victory going into his match next week with a much needed head of steam and powerful momentum. He's got a lot to work with if he's got to deal with B-Mancer and potentially also Ross. We'll find out that here very shortly, if he's going to be facing off against 1 or 2 different people. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our main event, but I'd like to thank you all so much first and foremost. Okay, listen here, technical difficulties. You are a way worse commentator partner than Kyle ever will be. I swear, if you don't start shaping up your bullshit, I'm gonna thank you. You're so fired. You're so fired. I'm gonna fire. I don't know how to fire technical difficulties, but I will fire the technical difficulties. As we pointed out, next week we have the Joker's Wild Tournament chat. Tournament. Joker's Wild event. EGW's Joker's Wild. It is going to be an absolute barn burner of an event, and I can share with you guys a handful of the matches that you guys will see next week. As we've already learned, it will be at least Derek the Destroyer versus B-Mancer for the EGW World Championship tonight in the main event. B-Mancer faces off against Ross. If Ross wins, he's into the match. If Ross does not win, he's no longer allowed to face off for the EGW World title as long as B-Mancer holds the championship. But on top of that, next week, the first 2 quarterfinal matches in the EGW inaugural tag team tournament will be in action. It will be the Night Watch, Rena and Ema, taking on Pep Squared, Dinah and Professor Jolty, the Professor of Pep. On top of that, you'll also see Scap Peepus in action against the Disco Dragons. It's El Scapo and the Peepus taking on Azure and Funky Zayla. On top of that, I'd like to introduce you guys to what I call a deck of cards. As you guys can see, there's names written on all of these cards. Every one of them has a name of somebody who's legally obligated to compete next week in a battle royal. And right now, there's 26 cards here. 26. Of this 26, 20 cards will be pulled, and they will be revealing who will be facing off against who in this battle royal. I'm going to reveal to you guys the first 2 competitors in the battle royal. It will be Streaming Falcon versus Kayako Lee. The first two competitors are part of this 20-person battle royal. These are the first two people. Who will be joining them in the other 18 slots? You'll have to find out next week during the Joker's Wild Battle Royale. And we're also getting word that we are going to able to announce right now, next week, we will be getting an Extreme Rules match. No holds barred, grudge, steel cage. We're going to figure out what the exact stipulation is, but we are learning right now. It's going to be Sin versus L Lunchbox in just an absolute hellscape of a match. Let them beat each other up within the means of what I can control and not in the means of what they can destroy in the backstage area. That light was expensive. I know Ben is upset that we had to spend money to get that light fixed, and you know what? I'm with him. How dare they? How dare they break that light? That money's coming out of somebody's pocket, and God knows it isn't mine. I don't have that kind of money. I think that has come out of L Lunchbox's lunchbox. Regardless of where that money comes from, it's time for your main events. Ross versus B-Mancer, no holds barred. It's time.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. If Ross wins, he is in the world title match on April 1st. Otherwise, he can no longer compete for the EGW World Championship as long as B-Mancer is champion. Introducing first, she is your EGW World Champion. She is B-Mancer.
B-Mancer won that title by cashing in her Call Your Shot contract, beating Ross and Jameson Walker middle of their world title match during the first episode of season 2. But now, B-Mancer, your world champion, ready for a fight. She looks prepared. She's not looking her normal self. She looks like she's ready to kill.
And her opponent, he is Ross.
Man, Ross also looks completely out of place. Normally you see him wearing his nice funky purple and gray, but it looks like tonight looks like he was trying to go on vacation. He looks rough. He knows his hot wife said there's no vacation until he gets that world title back, and tonight could be his final opportunity to compete for that championship. He is, we don't know. This was all Sin. Ross is in a completely different place. And look at that, he's finally happy. Look at that. I think some emotions kind of snapped in this man. He's got to make sure the fans know that he is still your happy-go-lucky competitor. But you have to understand that Ross is definitely not the same man that he was just a few weeks ago. Last week, he was banging on my door, demanding a match for the world title, and this is what happens. That's why you don't come to my freaking place of work, chat. You stay in the chat and you hang out there. You don't come to my door and knocking, okay? Only door you're allowed to come knocking on, only a handful of people have the key to that door, okay? All right. And here we go. Ross and B-Mancer taking it straight there. I'll come to your door, Peppin. As a moonsault from Ross, quickly trying to wrap this up. Jeremy, slow count as your official of the night, Jeremy Steele. Ross now turning himself inside out with a power bomb onto B-Mancer. Not even getting a 1 count. Not even 1 count. Pep. Hooray! Ross pulling all the stunts here tonight. He knows what's on the line. He knows if he doesn't win, he's not going to get another shot for that title for as long as B-Mancer holds the championship. B-Mancer now launched into the corner, grabbed on by Ross. Ross scooping B-Mancer up and launching her in the top rope off the turnbuckle and a big boot. Ross is a man possessed. Quickly, multiple elbow strikes from B onto Ross. Now drop kick, sending him down to the mat. Remember, there are no disqualifications. No holds barred. Ross now up to the top rope, flying through the air, missing B-Mancer with that, and B-Mancer with a guitar, smashing it across his knee, making him pay quickly. Ross with two knees, changing the direction and quickly back into his own motion. Stomping in on the legs, keeping B-Mancer down, stomping in on the ankle. Ross now wanting B-Mancer to get back up. What is Ross got planned here? As he just, what does he do? That was a tope corkscrew dive on top of B-Mancer. B-Mancer trying to get away from Ross. Drop kicks, pushing her back off the shoulder. Ross lifting up B, and a power bomb on the outside. Ross now going underneath the ring. Has that... Where does he keep finding this prosthetic arm from? This man is... He stole this from a fan a couple weeks ago, and now he's stolen it again. And this time he kept it. If somebody's missing an arm in the crowd, please tell us now so we can return your arm on the double. Thank you. Ross now sending B-Mancer down ringside. Keeping the fight right to her, locking it up and sending her into those ring steps. Ross running around ringside. After he walked away from B, ran all the way over just to pick her back up off the ground. Just so, well, okay, all right. Nice close-up of both competitors as Ross gets chucked down ringside one more time. B-Mancer going up the top rope. Ross inside the ring, stopping B quickly and throwing her off that top rope. Ross with a thumbs up. Oh my God! Hidden blade. Kick out at 2. He gave the thumbs up just to slice the back of the head of B-Mancer. B rolled over, kicked in the face by Ross. B-Mancer shifting out of it. Down they go. Punch to the spine of Ross, setting him in the ropes. Nicely done. Redirect drop kick, completely turning themselves inside out. Nicely done by B-Mancer, clotheslining Ross. We are going to have a little bit of a slugfest in the ring right now as we speak. My God, just beating the crap out of one another. Ross with another punch to the face, and here we go. The punches galore, driving into each other. They both just went in and out of the ring. B-Mancer now going under the ring has... Oh, that was a light tube. Just smashed it over the head of Ross. Good God almighty. B-Mancer now off the middle rope onto Ross on the outside. Impressively done. In the ring goes B-Mancer after Ross tossed her in. Going underneath the ring again. Another guitar bringing on out. How many guitars do we have underneath that ring? Why do we have guitars under that ring? Oh, the bee sting. Beastmaster going on the ring, pulling out that table, that ladder that is the size of a table. The ladder is the size of the ladder that is basically just a giant table. Suplex onto Ross, on the outside the ring once again. Beastmaster, don't do it, Beastmaster. Beastmaster! Oh, I thought it was gonna be so cool. It was not cool. Beastmaster landed hard on her back. No. Oh, well, okay, whatever just happened there, sure. Beastmaster now being launched into the ladder. Quickly now. Ooh, that's a barbed wire baseball bat brought out from underneath the ring. Ross sliding underneath the ring and going right back into Beastmaster. Well, ooh, oh man, fistful punch to the back of the head. Ross now on the top rope, wanting to fly. Oh my God! Look at the strength of Beastmaster. Oh my God, damn! Beastmaster catching Ross flying through the air, power bomb onto the ground. Impressively done. Impressively done. Ross lifting up Beastmaster. Beastmaster sliding out and chop block. Down goes Ross. DDT dropping down. Wasn't I think for me? Watch wrestling while at the gym. Let's go. So thanks for making this bearable. Absolutely, Guilty. I appreciate you going to the gym in general. Beastmaster. Oh my! She's a bulldog on top of the guitar. Ross's face went strings first into that guitar. How the guitar didn't shatter is unbeknownst to me. An absolute crazy moment in time. Canadian Destroyer by Ross onto Beastmaster. Ross now going up to the top rope. Wants to fly through the air. Spot. Beastmaster just rolled out of the way at the perfect amount of time. Dirty deeds. Kick out at 2. Springing off the bottom rope, Beastmaster hits a beautiful, beautiful moonsault. But now wants to go. Oh, is she getting the prosthetic hand? She's getting the prosthetic arm. Of course she is. Prosthetic arm in the hand of Beastmaster running around ringside as Ross goes under the ring. Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Oh my God, that's Janice. That is that 2x4 with nails sticking out of it. Oh God, he's not about to stop! Stop, Ross! Oh my God! He just did a Styles Clash onto Beastmaster. Did Beastmaster get hit by the? I think she landed on top of Janice. Oh! I don't think she got hit by Janice, but goddamn did Ross get hit by a low blow, the Beast Stinger. Kick out at 2. I could have sworn she got hit by that, by Janice when she got hit by that. The dick punch, the bee's stings. Standing moonsault once again by B-Mancer. Guitar in hand and shattering it over his knees. Where are these guitars coming from? Oh, Jesus! Just chucked the guitar at his head this time. He was bricked up, her hand would have shattered. It's true. We know Ross isn't bricked up as B-Mancer springs into the ring. Hurricane Rana taking down that of Ross. Ross on the ring apron, shoulder tackled out of the ring by B-Mancer. B-Mancer chasing after him. She's not letting him get away that easily. B-Mancer now sending Ross inside the ring. Up to the top rope, the bee can fly. The bee's gonna fly. Oh my God! Beautiful moonsault. B-Mancer dropping Ross down hard one more time. The hang time was incredible. Very perfect, down to the very last minute detail. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The bee sting again. Your world champion is your victor tonight. Oh, my God.
Here is your winner. She is B-Mancer.
B-Mancer, a huge victory. Ross cannot compete for the world title as long as she holds the title now officially. Oh my God. What on earth did we just witness multiple levels of murders here tonight, including that of every future child Ross ever tries to have. Yo, what's up, Cheeks? Yo, Dynamungo cameo chat. What the hell? Well, if we got Cheeks here, that means that we are at the end of the show tonight, chat. Absolutely amazing time. Again, apologies for Kyle not being here. Unfortunately, got caught in traffic. I don't know what happened exactly. Yo, look at those cheeks, though. Why weren't these a part of that Mega Evolution, chat? What the hell? Regardless, thank you all so much for hanging out. EGW Season 2, Episode 4 is in the books. I love that. I love that as I try to end this, Cheeks disappeared. Oh, Cheeks is back. First time watching one of these. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Biff Tech. The bee sting as a low blow, absolute gold. It's perfect. Everything about it is just absolutely missing. Let's go find a raid target. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are all amazing and absolutely fantastic. As for our raid target this evening, as you guys know, when we do EGW, we do try to keep it to everybody who's on the Epilogue Gaming stream team. Oh shit, when did Dinah get here? Where'd he go again? Dinah! Hey, Dinah! Look at this guy. Look at this handsome fella. Look at them cheeks. Oh my God. Chat, quickly, take a screenshot. Yeah, I'm not gonna break the kayfabe. Kyle's stuck in traffic. He's 100% stuck in traffic. Nothing else. You can't convince me to tell you the truth of where Kyle is. He has been abducted by Sin. Okay, let's be real. He is in Canada, conducting himself accordingly to that of what's known as Sin's unlawful ethics of what he's done to the great man known as L Lunchbox. But tonight, chat, let's get out of here. Okay, thank you, OBS. Let's raid. We're gonna raid Stream Falcon. Let's go raid Falcon. He's playing Slay the Spire 2, if I can spell Falcon correctly. He's playing Slay the Spire 2. He's having an absolute blast with it. You guys are awesome and amazing. Let's hit the EGW as our raid message. EGW, 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 EGW. Go give Falcon some love. Go spread the EGW love. Next week, it's Joker's Wild, chat. As you can see right here, Joker's Wild. It's gonna be a great event full of fantastic times and everything in between. Hopefully Kyle is back from Canada by then. And if he's not, I will call that show by myself, or I'll have a special guest cheeked up partner. Huh? Who knows? Regardless, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I don't have an ending screen still for EGW. I'm going to have a proper starting soon stream for EGW eventually. But right now, at this current moment in time, know that you guys are loved. You guys are amazing and everything in between. I do bid you all farewell. Good night.